Hello. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Thanks so much for joining this Sunday morning. Hope you're well. Hope you slept well. My name is Mandy and I will take you through a 30 minutes energizing flow just to feel good. So nothing too complicated. We just want to move, we just want to breathe, we just want to wake up the body, we just want to feel. And I'm here to guide you at that stage. So if there is anything you don't want to do or doesn't feel too good for your body today, don't do it. Alright? You can rest. You can stop. Okay? So we are going to start on our mat. We are going to start in a comfortable seat. So you can come to a cross-legged position. Is it right for your knees? If not, always you can come to kneeling, so you can untuck your toes and sit back. It feels better. You can sit on a pillow maybe. So if you want to slide the pillow underneath your bum, so your hips will be slightly bit higher than your knees. So especially in the morning, you know, you might be a bit tight in your legs and your hips. So just take the time to arrive on your mat, just take the time to sit, take the time to be comfortable. So welcome if you are just joining, guys. My name is Mandy and we are coming to City today. So slowly landing on your mat this morning, this Sunday morning. So really grounding through the sit bones and just resting your hands on your knees with your palms facing up. So with your palms up because you're ready to receive energy. Close down your eyes if it's alright. If you want to keep your eyes open at the beginning, just try to keep a really soft gaze towards the front, so you don't want to stare at anything in particular, okay? And just start to notice how you feel. So really tuning in with yourself. Just really observing how is the body. If you feel any tightness anywhere, if you feel any tensions. It's really about observing without any judgments. Just observe what's happening in your head as well, your thoughts. If your mind is really busy already, I hope not. It's fine, it's what the mind do. There's a lot of thoughts coming in. It really, really help to calm your mind. You can bring your focus onto your breathing. It's a great way. So you really want to use your breath as a tool, okay? And try to keep breathing in and out through your nose without forcing your breath at all. So focusing onto your breathing in and out through your nose. And every time you will notice that your mind starts to drift off, it's absolutely fine. No judgment again. So you will bring your attention back to your breath always, okay? Let's take a few more deep breaths here. Breathing through your nose all the way down to your lower belly. You should feel your belly moving as you're doing so. And from your lower belly all the way up and out through your nostrils. Two more deep breaths here, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep your eyes closed, and your next inhalation, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms up. And start to really stretch your arms up. And notice how is your belly here. So as you breathe out, squeeze your belly in towards your spine and up towards your rib cage. Nice, guys. Take a deep breath in to stretch your arms a little higher. And as you breathe out, stretch all the way towards the left side. Try to keep pressing your right sit bones down to the mat and keep opening your chest towards the ceiling a little bit more. So feel it into your right side of your body here. Breathe into it and come all the way back up. Stretch your arms as you inhale again. So strong active arms. And as you exhale, all the way towards the right, same thing. Keep drawing your right armpit up slightly more. Maybe looking up. And keep reaching your arms way out to the right side. One more breath. Very good. Come all the way back up. Drop your right hand onto left knee. Left fingertips behind you. So think about really using your left arm as a second spine to support you. We are going to twist the spine. Take a deep breath in to lengthen and grow. Find space. Take a deep breath out to twist. Look back towards your left shoulder maybe. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthening. Find more space between your vertebrae, and as you exhale, pull your belly and twist. Nice, everyone. One more inhale. And exhale to twist, maybe a little bit further. And make your way back to the center, all the way to the other side. So left hand onto right knee, right fingertips behind you. Take a deep breath in to lengthen and grow. Lengthen from the back of your neck, all the way up. And exhale to twist. Bring your gaze with you, maybe looking back gently. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale to twist. Nice, everyone. 1 more inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more and release back to the center. Hand on the mat in front of you. Roll over your knees if they are right. Come to your tabletop. So tabletop onto hands and knees. You want to roughly keep your wrist in line with elbows and shoulders. And your knees underneath your hip points. Keep spreading your fingers nice and wide. So think about keeping this foundation with your hands. Keep your eyes closed if you can. And start to move your body in any way it needs to move today. So you just want to lose any control of the movement. You don't want to think too much about it. And don't worry too much about your breathing. So the breath will align naturally with the movement. Start to really feel any tightness, feel any stiffness, but also notice what's really good, open and comfortable today. Opening freedom in the body here. Beautiful. Nice, everyone. Come back to a neutral spine, come back to a tabletop. And let's warm up the spine a little bit more. So as you breathe in, you want to drop your belly, you want to lift your hips, you want to press through your hand and lift your chest. And as you breathe out, you want to run through your spine. So keep doming your upper back towards the ceiling. Relax your neck and keep lengthening your tailbone down. Nice, guys. Breathing in, belly down, opening through your front body. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs. Lift your hips even higher. You might feel it into your mid back here. And as you exhale, rounding through. Let's take 1 more deep breath in, belly down, lift your hips, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, rounding through. Last one, come back to the center. Curl your toes under, send your hips all the way back towards your heels and lift your bum high. So you're coming here to your downward facing dog. You kind of want to create a triangle shape with your body and the mat. And keep moving here. So as we did before in your tabletop, you're doing the same thing. Just opening the body even more, this time the back of the legs as well. If it feels good, you can shake your hands a little bit if your joints are a bit sore. Mine are a bit tight, I think it's the weather. It's nice to stretch. You can shake your feet. You can shake your head a little bit. Just letting go of any tensions you're holding in your neck. So we're always holding the tension in the upper body, the shoulder, the neck. Beautiful, everyone. Find stillness into your downward facing dog. So your hands are about shoulders width, your feet about hips width apart. Push for your hands to lift your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you're relaxing your neck, you're relaxing your head. If you can lengthen your legs and press your heels down, great. If you feel that you lengthening your legs and your shoulders are too close to your wrist towards the front, if you're here and if you're really rounding your back, it's better to bend the knees, to lift your heels, and to really push through the hands, engaging the strength of your arms to send your chest back and lengthen your tailbone up to the ceiling. Alright? Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Alright, on your next inhalation, ripple forward slowly and come to your high plank. So in your high plank, you want to keep your shoulders over your wrists. You might need to draw your toes back a little bit. Pray for your palms down, your upper back as always. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your bum muscles, and press your heels back. 1 more breath, guys. Beautiful, and lift your hips all the way back up, downward facing dog. Inhale to ripple forward, come to your plank again. This time as you exhale, you want to drop your knees, you want to untuck your toes. Squeeze your elbows in as you go down, belly, chest, chin. Very good. So you lie down onto your front here. Place your fingertips just next to your mat. So your fingertips are in line with your shoulders and your elbows are pointing up. You're pressing your toenails down, so you're supporting your lower back. Take a deep breath in to lift your head, your chest, your ribs and your belly. Creating a wave with your spine here. As you breathe out, you're softening your belly, your ribs, your chest and your forehead down. Let's do 2 more and try to really link your breath with your movement. So inhaling to come up, exhaling to go down. 1 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Push all the way back, coming to your child's pose. And from your child's pose, when you're ready, lift your hips high, coming back to your downward facing dog. Good. As you inhale, ripple forward again, come to your plank, pull shoulders over your wrists. Soften your knees 1 more time, untuck toes. Elbows in as you go down. Belly, chest, chin. This time, let's find your baby cobra. So keep your hands down. Remember, your toes are pressing down to the mat. Lift your chest. Draw your shoulders back a bit more. And exhale to release back down. Push all the way back. Lift your hips downward facing dog. So this was the first option for the vinyasa. If you feel a bit more energized today, you can keep your knees lifted as you go down for your chaturanga. So let's do it together. Inhale, move forward. As you exhale, keep moving your chest forward and then bend your arms halfway. Don't collapse. Inhale, lift your chest. Tops of your feet are pressing down. Open your front body. Downward facing dog, lift your hips high. Alright guys, let's take 1 more. Vinyasa of your choice, so knees down or lifted. Breathe in, move forward. Breathe out, hover down or drop your knees from halfway. Breathe in, lift your chest. Lift your knees and your thighs, your legs are active here. Breathe out, downward facing dog, lift your hips high. Good, lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee and roll open your hips. So try to keep your shoulders square, so keep drawing your right shoulder back and keep lifting your right knee even higher. And from here, start to move your right leg in space. So maybe you want to draw some big wide circle with your right knee. If you're doing this, change directions of your circles, always to keep the balance. Alright, we lengthen your leg all the way back, up behind you. Your hips are square here. And step your foot next to your right hand. So if your foot got stuck here, of course, give it a little help. So your hands are inside, you want to soften your back knee down. And take a deep breath in to lift your chest. And try to sink your hips. And as you breathe out, maybe you want to drop your forearms. Maybe you want to stay onto your hands. Maybe you have books or blocks to support you. And feel it in your hips here. And maybe move a bit. Good. Let's come back onto your hands. Keep pressing your left hand down as you inhale, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, stretch your fingertips to the back. Maybe you hear it's enough. Maybe you can bend your back leg, grab hold of your foot, and start to pull your foot towards your bum. You can feel a nice stretch here, your quad, the front of your thigh. Alright, and let's release. Place your hands down. Lift your back knee, step your right foot back. So you come into your plank and take your flow from here. So knees lifted, chaturanga, or knees down, belly, chest, chin. Breathe in, lift your chest. Now as you breathe out, push all the way back and up, downward facing dog. Left leg, which is high, bend your knee, roll open your hips. Same thing here. Start to move your knee, move your leg. Feel the opening in your hips and change directions of your circle here. Good, we lengthen your leg back up, flex your toes towards your face and step your foot next to your left hand. Good. Soften your back knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale to lift your chest. And as you exhale, maybe going a little lower, maybe not. Maybe staying onto your hands, maybe moving a little bit. Keep your focus in the sensations, keep breathing in and out through your nose. Nice everyone, make your way back up. Come onto your hands if you're not there already. Take a deep breath in with your left arm up. As you breathe out, straight your fingertips towards the back, maybe bending your back leg again. And pulling your foot towards your bum. Nice, and let's release. Both hands pressing down. Curl your back toes under. Pick up your back knee, step your left foot back and take your flow. Take your vinyasa or skip it and stay into your downward facing dog if you prefer. Good. As you inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, step your foot between your hands. Once you get there, reach your arms up. Then lifting your torso, coming here to your high lunge. Good. Breathe in to reach your fingertips even higher and lengthen both legs. And as you breathe out, softening both knees, dropping your elbows, opening your front body. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to go down. Moving with your breath, one more inhale. Exhale all the way back down. Nice guys, breathe in to come up. As you breathe out, you want to twist your spine. Reach your right arm back, your left arm forward. And keep looking back to your right fingertips. Keep pressing firmly for your feet to find your balance. And take a deep breath in to come all the way back up to your high lunge. Drop your back heel, open out, warrior two. So if you need to shake your arms a little bit, if it's too much for your shoulders, go ahead. If you want to lengthen your front leg, rebend your knee, you can as well. And if you're ready, re-extend your arms away. So your arms are in line. Keep gazing forward to your right middle finger. It's your drishti, your gazing point. Let's take one more breath here, guys. Feel it in your legs, feel it in your arms. Very good. Flip your right palm, reach forward. Do not move your legs, let's reverse. Reverse your warrior. You're dropping your left hand onto back leg. With your right fingertips towards the back. Feel the opening into your right side. Sink a little lower into your right knee. And keep breathing, always keep breathing in the sensation in your body. One more breath here, everyone. Nice, come all the way back up. Lean your forearm onto your right leg. Extend your left arm alongside your left ear. Okay? So you're finding a long diagonal line into your left side body here. Make sure you're not collapsing into your right shoulder. Think about really using your core to lift you up. Keep looking up. Keep looking towards your left fingertips if your neck is alright. Nice. Pray for your feet. Come all the way back up. Warrior two. Let's release your hands down. Frame your foot. Step your right foot back. Plank pose. Hover down. Drop your knees if you need. Or skip the vinyasa. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, guys, which is high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. As you inhale, reach your arms up, moving up high lunge. Very good. Keep lengthening everything up. Inhale here. Exhale, soften your back knee, elbows wide, open your front body. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out to go down. Very good. Last one, inhale. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to twist your spine. So we bend your front knee with your left arm back, your right arm forward. Your torso is in line with your hips roughly. You're lifting your back heel and maybe looking back. Nice, take a deep breath in with your arms back up. And as you breathe out, drop your back foot. Keep opening your legs wide. You're moving back to your warrior two on the left side. Again, if your arms are a bit tired, your legs, take it to lengthen, we bend your knee. Shake your arms a little bit, come back to the pose. And keep gazing forward, your left middle finger here. Think about squeezing your legs toward each other. And you're really pulling your thigh bone up towards your pelvis. Okay, so you're really active here. One more breath. Very good. With your left arm reach forward, let's reverse your warriors. Reaching all the way toward the back. And keep sinking even deeper into your left leg. And keep looking up towards your left middle finger again here. Right, take a deep breath in to come all the way back up. Lean your left forearm onto left leg. And reach your right fingertips towards the front. Good. So it's a bit tricky because you want to reach your right fingertips forward, but you want to keep space for your A and for your neck. So keep drawing your right shoulder back in the same time. And really opening your chest towards the ceiling. Press firmly through your back foot. And let's come all the way back up. Release your hands down from your foot. Step your left foot back and take your flow. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And set your foot between your hands. Same flow, we're going to add on. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, soften your back knee, drop your elbows. Just one this time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist your spine, left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Inhale, reach your arms back up, high lunge. Exhale to up and out, moving to your warrior two. This time in your warrior two, to reverse the warrior, you can rock your left arm behind your back. You can try here, you can grab the flesh of your thigh, or you can grab your clothes. Let your right arm reach forward. Let's reverse your warrior. We have one breath here. Let's come all the way back up. And let's find your extended side angle again. So you can stay with your forearm onto right leg. If you want to go further, you can drop your fingertips inside or next to your foot. Your choice. If you want to bind, if it's in your practice, if you know where you're going, you can lean forward. And you can wrap your right arm behind your back, left arm behind your back, reaching back for your fingertips, maybe your left wrist. But keep really leaning your upper body back. Okay, so you draw your pelvis towards the middle more. And keep looking up towards your left shoulder. We have two breaths here. Nice. Wherever you are, come all the way back up and find your warrior two. Good. And place your fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in to lengthen your front leg and take a little back bend here. And as you exhale, you're folding forward and down to your humble warrior. So you want to throw your right shoulder inside right leg. And you want to really, really relax your neck. So think about drawing the crown of your head down to the mat. Good. You're using actively your feet, your legs to support you. Nice, everyone. Good. Release your hands down. Either side of your front foot. Pivot through your back heel and extend your right arm up to the ceiling. So you're coming here to a twist. Looking up to your right middle finger. And let's release. Both hands pressing down. Step your right foot back to your plank. If you want to try, you can come to a three-legged plank so you can keep your foot lifted and take your flow from here. Good. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, so lift your left leg up. Set your foot all the way between your hands. Once you get there, breathe in to reach your arms up. And breathe out to soften your back knee, drop your elbows. Good. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out, twist your spine, left arm back, right arm forward. Good. Come back up. Move out to your warrior two. Open your legs wide, open your arms. Your arm stays here, or wrap your back arm behind your back. Flip your left arm, reach forward. Let's reverse your warrior all the way towards the back. Good. Come all the way back up. And you want to lean your left forearm on top of left leg. Maybe you want to drop your hand on the mat. Maybe you have a support, you have a block. Maybe you want to bind as you did before. So you're wrapping your left arm underneath your leg. Grabbing hold of your right wrist or just your fingertips here. And keep always looking up towards your right shoulder for 2 more deep breaths. Nice, guys. Good. Come all the way back up. Find your warrior two. And from here, clasp your fingers behind your back. Take the other grip with your hands, you know, the weird one. Breathe in to lift your chest, leaning back. As you breathe out, rebend your front knee and fold all the way down for your humble warrior. Nice. You might need to open your left foot out to the side, so you can square off your hips. But make sure you're relaxing your head. So your head is really heavy here, and your arms are really heavy over your head. Let's take 1 more deep breath. Very good. Release your hands down, frame your front foot. Keep your right hand pressing down, pivot through your back foot, extend your left arm up. Easy twist. Keep looking up. And let's release both hands down. Set your left foot back. Remember, if you took a 3-legged plank on the other side, do the same here and take your flow. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Good. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, roll open your hips. But this time you want to draw your right knee behind your right hand and your foot behind your left hand. So you come into half pigeon. You're softening your shin, you're softening your back knee, you're reaching your left leg back. Keep your fingertips down to the mat. Lift your chest, find space. Make sure you're not collapsing onto the right side. It's too easy to collapse. So if you want to slide a block, a book, a pillow underneath your right hip, you can. Take a deep breath in here and lift your chest even higher. And as you breathe out, you can start to lean all the way forward. Maybe you're staying onto your forearm, maybe it's too much already, you want to stay up. Maybe you're more open, you want to go all the way down. So guys, you shouldn't feel any pain in your knees here. So if it's the case, sit back. And you want to keep your left foot down. And you want to place your right ankle just underneath your left knee. And you're flexing your toes, so you're drawing your right knee away. And you have the same stretch, but you don't have the pain in your knees. It's less pressure for your joints, okay? Feel where your body is holding the tensions here. It's definitely holding tensions in this half pigeon. And think about really using your exhalations to let go of those tensions. So try to really surrender into the pose. Nice, everyone. Lift yourself back up. Good. Remove the block, the pillow, the book if you're using one. Lean over the right side and lengthen your back leg all the way to the front. So you're coming here in Janu Shasana with the sole of your right foot inside your left inner thigh. So both legs are active here. Keep moving your right hip slightly more forward so your hips are level. Take a deep breath in to reach your arms up. And as you breathe out, reach forward, forward, forward rather than down. You want to avoid this, avoid to round your back. Think about lengthening from the base of your spine all the way forward to your toes. Okay? So you can drop your hands. If you have long arms, you can drop your toes. And think about really using your core strength to lengthen rather than your upper body strength. Okay? Make sure you're flexing your left toes, so when you're flexing your toes, you're switching on the right muscles at the back of your leg, okay, to stretch. Nice, everyone. Lift yourself back up. Place your right hand behind you. Lift your hips. Point for your left toe, so it's really graceful. And extend your left arm back. And let's release back down. Cross your ankles. Move forward, hands down. You can take one vinyasa if you want to, or you can stay into your downward facing dog, your choice. Okay? We're going to move to the other side. So lift your left leg up. Bend your knee, roll upon your hips. You're getting your hips ready here. Draw your knee just behind your left hand and your foot behind your right hand. Soften your back knee and tuck toes. Slide your leg back. Good. Again, if you feel any tension, any pain, sit back as we did before. Make sure you're not collapsing over the left side. Take a deep breath in to lift your chest and find space first. Maybe you're staying here, it's enough, it's great. Maybe you want to go lower. So again, if you're coming to sit, this time it will be your right foot on the mat and your left ankle just under this right knee. Okay? Again, on this side, feel the tension. Breathe into it to soften them. Keep breathing and keep observing what's happening in your head right now. So just notice what's happening when you're trying to find stillness. What is the mind doing, the thoughts? And breathe. It's all about your breath. Beautiful, everyone. Lift yourself back up. Your back leg is coming to the front. You're pressing firmly the sole of your left foot inside right inner thigh. Keep extending your right leg, flexing your toes. So remember, you're engaging that right leg. Switching on your right muscles at the back of your leg, your hamstring, your calf. Take a deep breath in to reach your arms up and find space. As you breathe out, keep that space. Reach forward rather than down. Forward, forward, forward. When it's enough, drop your hands, grab your toes, grab your foot. Use a belt maybe, or your piece of clothing to hook onto your foot. As you're exhaling, you want to lengthen forward. Keep gazing forward to your toes rather than down, because if you're dropping your head, what's happening here, you're rounding your back. If you're looking forward, you lengthen. Two more deep breaths here, guys. Beautiful. Come all the way back up. The left hand is coming behind you this time. Breathe in, lift your hips, so squeeze your bum muscles. It will help to come up. Put your right arm behind. It's quite nice. Opening the front, arching the back. And let's slowly release. Beautiful. Good. Bend your knees. Place the soles of your feet down to the mat. Try to keep your hips close to you, close to your sit bones. Reach your arms forward and slowly release down. The slower, the more you will engage your core strength. We are going to find a back bend, your bridge here. So you want to touch your heels with your fingertips if it's alright, and then you're placing your palms down. And keep pressing actively through your feet to lift your hips high. Nice. Squeeze your shoulder blade underneath. Maybe you can interlace your fingers underneath your body and pressing through your wrist joints. And try to avoid this with your legs, but think about squeezing the block in between your inner thighs. So you're activating your glutes, okay? You engaging your quads at the front of your thigh, your belly, so you're supporting your lower back. Nice, and then slowly release back down. Alright guys, draw your knees to your chest. find your happy baby. Happy baby, your knees are coming towards your armpits. You're keeping your arms inside your legs. If it's available for you, you can grab the outer edges of your feet or your big toes. But make sure you're pressing your lower back down to the mat. Okay? If you're lifting, it's better to grab your shins or your knees, your legs. Doesn't matter. But make sure you're pressing your lower back down. Close down your eyes. Slow down your breath. Maybe sway a little bit from side to side. Maybe stay still. Feel free to stay for a bit longer. You can eventually find your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Well done, everyone. So you want to stretch your legs to the front. You want to open your legs a bit wider than your hips and let your toes drop out to the side. And release your arms along your side with your palms facing up. So when we're lying down, we have the tendency to arch the spine like this, as you can see. And we're creating tensions in between the vertebrae and the lower back. Okay, so if you have some pillows, you can slide them underneath your knees. Okay, so your knees will be slightly out to the side, and you will be able to press your lower back down. It's much more comfortable. Everyone, let's take a deep breath in through the nose together. The biggest breath you can. And a really big sigh out to let go. And let go of your breath. You can let go of any focus of the mind, let go of any tensions you're still holding, any bad thoughts. Just allowing your body to rest. your eyes closed. Start to breathe a little deeper now. Just bring your awareness back to yourself, back to the space. Start to wiggle your toes, start to wiggle your fingers. Maybe moving your head a little bit from side to side. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms over your head and extend your legs to the front. Final deep stretch. And hug your knees towards your chest. You can roll over one side of your body, the side that feels the best. Just pause on the side for a couple of breaths and just notice how you're feeling now. How you feel being on the side rather than lying down. And with your eyes still closed, you can press through your top hand to come up to a comfortable seat. Let's take a final deep breath in together. Reach your arms up. Join your hands in prayer in front of your chest as you breathe out. And relax your neck, relax your head to seal your practice. Thank yourself for coming and taking the time to move today. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a great Sunday. If you have any questions, my Instagram is Mandy Barista and I teach some classes during the week, so yeah, feel free to ask anything. And yeah, have a great day. Bye guys.